Did you know that some of the oldest texts in human history have a lot to say about money? And I'm not just talking about dusty old rules. I'm talking about powerful, timeless secrets to building real, lasting wealth. Today, we're diving deep into what I call the financial scriptures. Ancient wisdom that can totally transform your relationship with money and unlock a level of prosperity you might not think is possible. Forget get-rich-quick schemes. This is about building a solid foundation for your financial future, based on principles that have worked for thousands of years. So, grab a notebook, because we're about to uncover the 7 ancient money commandments that modern millionaires still use today. First up, the principle of the first fruits, or paying yourself first. It's a concept found in countless ancient traditions. The idea is simple. Before you pay your bills, before you buy your groceries, before you even think about that new pair of sneakers, you take a portion of your income, traditionally 10% on, set it aside for your future. This isn't about restriction. It's about priority. It sends a powerful message to yourself and to the universe that your financial growth is your number one priority. Think of it like planting the best seeds from your harvest to ensure an even better crop next year. If you only plant what's left over, you're not giving your future the best chance to grow. Starting this habit, even with a small amount, is the first and most critical step toward building wealth. It's the cornerstone upon which all other financial success is built. Next, let's talk about the law of the wise steward. This is all about managing what you have with intelligence and care. Ancient texts are full of stories about servants who were entrusted with their master's wealth. Those who managed it wisely were rewarded with more, while the one who buried his portion out of fear lost everything. The lesson: money is a tool. It's meant to be used, managed, and grow, not hoarded or ignored. This means creating a budget. I know, the B word sounds scary, but it's just a plan for your money. It's you telling your money where to go, instead of wondering where it went. By tracking your income and expenses, you become the master of your finances, not its slave. You identify leaks, optimize your spending, and find more money to put towards your goals. Being a wise steward isn't about being cheap. It's about being intentional. Now for a really powerful one: the prohibition on bearing false witness against your wallet. Okay, I made that one up. But the principle is ancient. It's about your money mindset and the stories you tell yourself about wealth. Do you say things like, "I'm just bad with money," or "rich people are all greedy," or "I'll never get out of debt"? These are financial lies, and they become self-fulfilling prophecies. Ancient wisdom teaches the power of the spoken word and of belief. If you constantly affirm lack and limitation, that is what you will create. Instead, start speaking truth and possibility over your finances. Replace "I can't afford it" with "How can I afford it?" Replace "I'm broke" with "I'm on my journey to financial abundance." Your mindset is the soil in which your wealth grows. If the soil is toxic, nothing can flourish. Clean it up, and you'll be amazed at what starts to sprout. The fourth principle is the avoidance of surety, or what we call today, avoiding co-signing on loans and getting into unnecessary debt. The ancient scriptures warned heavily against becoming surety for another's debt, essentially promising to pay if they can't. Why? Because it puts your own financial security at the mercy of someone else's choices and circumstances. This wisdom extends to our modern world of credit cards and easy loans. Debt, especially high-interest consumer debt, is a form of financial bondage. It forces you to work for your past instead of building for your future. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar you can't invest in your own growth. The ancient path to prosperity is a debt-free path. It emphasizes living within your means and only borrowing for assets that will grow in value, like a business or real estate, and bent in with extreme caution. Free yourself from the chains of debt, and you free up your income to work for you. Principle number 5 is the law of the sower and the reaper, also known as investing. You reap what you sow. If you sow nothing, you reap nothing. If you sow your money into a savings account where it's eaten by inflation, you'll reap very little. The ancients understood that to create more, you have to put what you have to work. This is the heart of investing. You take the money you've set aside your first fruits, and you plant it in places where it can grow. This could be stocks, real estate, or business assets that generate more money over time. This is where your money starts making money for you, and its babies start making babies. It's the magic of compound growth, and it is the single most powerful force for wealth creation. It takes patience, just like a farmer waiting for the harvest, but the rewards are life-changing. Don't just save your money. So number 6 is a big one. The pursuit of wisdom and counsel. The wisest kings and leaders in ancient times always surrounded themselves with smart advisors. The same is true for your finances. The scriptures say there is safety in a multitude of counselors. This means you don't have to figure this all out on your own. In fact, you shouldn't. Seek out knowledge. Read books, watch videos like this one, take courses, learn from people who have already achieved what you want to achieve. Don't be afraid to talk to a financial advisor. I know there's a lot of shame and secrecy around money, but that's a trap that keeps people poor. The wealthy constantly seek advice and are always learning. Humility is a financial superpower. Admitting you know everything and seeking guidance is the fastest way to get on the right track and avoid costly mistakes. Finally, we arrive at the seventh and perhaps most important financial scripture, the law of generosity, or the open hand. This might seem counterintuitive. How does giving money away make you wealthier? But this principle is universal across almost all ancient traditions. It works on a few levels. Psychologically, when you are affirming that you have enough and more to spare. You are breaking the chains of a scarcity mindset and operating from a place of abundance. It creates a flow. Think of a pond. If the water only flows in and never flows out, it becomes stagnant and lifeless. But if it has an outlet, the water stays fresh and vibrant. Money is the same. It's a current of energy. By giving, you keep that current flowing. It's not about the amount, it's about the habit and the heart behind it. A generous spirit attracts opportunities and goodwill. It builds a reputation of integrity and trust. It asks the final piece of the puzzle that shifts you from simply accumulating money to living a truly prosperous and rich life, in every sense of the word. So there you have it. The 7 ancient financial scriptures for modern prosperity. 1. Pay yourself first. 2. Be a wise steward and budget. 3. Change your money mindset. 4. Avoid bad debt. 5. Sow your money through investing. 6. Seek wisdom and counsel. And 7. Practice generosity. These aren't just tips, they are a complete financial philosophy. The challenge, as it was thousands of years ago, isn't in knowing what to do, but in actually doing it consistently. Start small. Pick one principle to focus on this week. Maybe it's setting up that automatic transfer to your savings, or maybe it's just tracking your spending for a few days. Small, consistent actions, guided by this timeless wisdom, will lead to massive results over time. You have the ability to rewrite your financial story. These ancient principles are your guide. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this has been as inspiring for you as it is for me. If you got value from this, please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next deep dive. And I'm curious, which of these 7 principles resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Let's learn and grow together. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.